Welcome to Nuclear Learning, an online initiative produced by the Stimson Center to facilitate the study of South Asia's nuclear trajectories. Our first open online course, Nuclear South Asia, is available free of charge at nuclearlearning.org. This video is part of a special series on India and Pakistan's 1998 nuclear tests and features General Anthony Zinni, former commander of the United States Central Command. We discuss Pakistan's threat perceptions after the 1998 nuclear tests.
I think that Pakistan's threat perception, obviously, they see one existential threat, and that's India. Ever since the creation of the Pakistani state, the tensions have been there and have basically defined them, I think, through the course of that history. They fought several wars. Obviously, what's clear is the Pakistanis do not have the conventional military capability that's anywhere near what the Indians have. Those wars did not go well for them on a conventional basis. I think when they were able to achieve the acquisition and development of nuclear weapons, they felt strongly they had some parity now. The danger is that Pakistan is a very narrow country. It lacks strategic depth, so any conventional war could quickly overwhelm Pakistan, which means their requirement to make a decision on the use of nuclear weapons would come very quickly, or to be a use it or lose it situation. And so any conflict, I don't think, could be contained at the conventional level if it was all-out war, and the Pakistanis would be forced into an early decision or else capitulate in a conventional sense. And so I think they saw that threat, and they see the nuclear weapons as certainly a deterrent, a greater deterrent than they had in terms of conventional capability. I might also mention, in terms of threat perception, is how they viewed Afghanistan. They were one of two countries to recognize the Taliban early on. But I'm convinced the reason they did that is they wanted stability at all costs in their back door. And the Taliban had obviously emerged after the Soviet war, and then after the government that came in place that was toppled by the Taliban. And I think their deal with the devil, if you will, with the Taliban was more to try to make that sort of rear area for them as stable as possible. It led them into more problems down the road in terms of what the ISI, their intelligence services, did in there, their support for the Taliban, and eventually their dealings with some of the extremist groups that were there. And of course, that was very much exacerbated after 9/11.